Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Petrol Station, which sounds really weird, but we're here doing this petrol stationy thing, trying out a couple ideas. I completely just forgot what I just said on the camera, which was I was going to fix these. Well, now I'm fixing them on camera, so it's only biomes. But yeah, what I'm going to do today is we're going to finish off this top of this one. I think that's doable. It's actually quite quick to build one of these, so yeah, it's quite nice. It hasn't been too difficult at all. Obviously, if you don't have this bin, don't use it. Use something like a cauldron. Cauldrons work fine. Droppers work fine for bins. You could always do that if you're on the Xbox version or obviously other console versions. You can actually do something like, there we go, this. You know, that would work, and then cover up down below. I'll definitely cover up down below. Or you can put in like a cauldron. That also works. So there's loads of different little ideas for you guys. I'll try and keep it so that you guys have ideas as well. Did I just fix all the biomes? Yeah, cool. That's good. But yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to border this in a 3x3, not 3, 1, 2, 3 of basically the cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, so that we actually have a floor. There we go, and that needs to be bigger than that, doesn't it? I just deselected because I'm an idiot. Alright, we're going to make it an extra one. an extra bit bigger. Because I think it needs to be. Right, okay. So that gives us a nice base, at least. You know. Now, there's going to be loads of stuff that we can actually do. I'm still messing around with this original one that I got here, this squiggle one. I'm going to be doing something really nice with that, but I'll be putting in those blocks because they're like oil spills. Also, the manhole we will be using, because I'm going to be planning on making an oil tank underneath, which I think would be quite cool. Definitely. I might even have... So I don't know where they actually get filled up from, so I might have to do some quick research on that. I say quick research because usually my research is quick. So, yeah. Right, now the colours that we've got for this kind of petrol station are like greens, basically. Greens and whites, so we're going to use some of those for this roof. And I'm going to do something cool as well. I've got some new textures in my pack to play around with, which, for example, if you... So it's an oakwood stair. That's not an oakwood stair, it's a stone stair. If you hit that 8 times, if you got Metacycler and you got Optifine and everything, you actually get glass stairs. So I'm going to try and put some glass in the roof, I guess. But for now, what we're going to do, anyway, is we're going to make some cool arches, I think. So I'm going to have like this, and this will go over. I'm just going to kind of like map this out, I guess. That looks off. That's because I've gone well forwards with it, which I will do in a bit. Don't know why I've gone so forwards with that one. I will do that one in a bit, though. I'm going to plan on bowing it out on like a bit different levels. Okay, so we've got like that. What I want to do is then drop this one down. I want to do this. 2, 3. Down. This is how you kind of like create shapes. If you guys haven't done it before. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'll have that. That needs to kind of like go off as well on that side. Okay, that actually looks alright. That actually looks okay as a base shape. Doesn't look too bad at all. We do need to, of course, have like inside beams as well. I don't have the entire roof out of this material. I want to kind of like mix it up a little bit. But as a kind of a basis, this is really good. So there we go. We can just fill this in. So what I'll do is I'm going to put in like some good cross beams on each of those white pillars that we've got. And we're also going to just do some like interior stuff. Like on the inside, we're going to also beam that across and try and detail that up. And maybe I won't put in those glass bits. I don't know why. I was thinking about it being cool, and now that I'm doing it with this like green, I don't know if it will be cool or not. We also need to do the sign. We also need to do the main sign for Petrol Station as well, don't we? Okay, this one's going to get knocked down one, but that's fine. I don't think that's really a massive issue. Right, okay, so if we get one side done, I could have done this a lot quicker, I know. And I'm going to do the other side really quick with World Edits. So if grab that one, grab, oh, I haven't even done it on this side. We will grab that, and when I copy it, it'll be fine. So these ones get knocked down, that's fine. Bit of a shame, but it's still fine. Maybe we'll redo it actually. Actually, yeah, we might need to do the entire roof first. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other. That makes sense, doesn't it? So this is the idea, like having it more open, a little bit more modern. I don't want to have it. I don't want to have everything in the city really old school. I do and I don't. I love the old school stuff, but I also like having like things that are different. I've just completely cleared my inventory of all the stuff that I needed. Great. Right. Okay. So in terms of beams, I'm actually going to go up to here, and then we're going to have some like stuff going onto these, I think. Maybe just one of those. That's there. Just going to go down onto a block, which then can go to something else like that. Difficult. I don't know if I want a block there or if I want a stair. I might go with a stair. Obviously, I can use the slabs that I've got in my pack and kind of cheat my way, but I don't want to. I don't want to cheat too much. I think yeah, stairs. Let's go with that as a style, and we'll go for like a block there. I keep on knocking out all the other blocks in the process. So I have blocks there. We're going to have blocks on these, stairs on those, and we're going to have blocks on those bits. Or we can have these open. And what we can do if we had them open is stuff like that. So I might actually do that. So it kind of like creates a little groove. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That looks better. There we go. So we've got those. Those. And now we'll put in this. The only thing about Zeus is that it is so bloody bright. So I'm going to use Conquest of the Sun, which is, of course, Monsterfish's shader I've been working on. I'm going to use that for this little bit. Though I do love, well, I actually do love, to be honest, not just like, I do love, what's it called, shaders? Thingies, Zeus. They're brilliant, but sometimes they are too bright. Right, okay, these ones of course will be a little bit different then. There we go, so we've got that. That's created a nice little simple thing, isn't it? I mean, we've not really done too much to it already, and it's already looking okay. Which is exactly what I want. Now, obviously there'll be beams going across as well. This was what I was talking about, or trying to talk about. I'm actually going to go across here. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap. We need to get some lights in as well. Now that looks okay, but do you want instead some sort of beam goes like this? No, we don't want that. Now, do we want something that goes like that? No. All of that looks like too chunky, so we're just going to go with the real basics on these. There we go. So we got those, and we'll need to put in some lights, and then I'll copy and paste it over onto the other side. So there we go. Put in these, put in those, and put these just going straight across. That's looking quite cool though. For what we've just done on it, which is really quick work, it's actually looking alright. So, oh, there we go. Put that in there. That's good. There we go. So that's what I meant by the actual cross beams. Now we do also probably need a couple going across here as well. Now the good thing about where I've put this, now there's a reason that I haven't put this against this bit, and the reason is quite simple. It's so that we can put lighting on it. As you can see, that's going to just float down. So that's really cool. Really easy as well. Right, now I might try out, because I haven't done this before with these new textures. I've properly played around with them. I'm just going to run this beam across. There we go. But if you do put it up onto that slab, just make an extra block on these bits. So if I, for example, I did have this down, I'll actually show you guys. So this was down to here. If you then did it here, then what you can actually do is just put in an extra block on these bits, and that also looks really cool. So that's also like an extra little tip, I guess. I've done that before when I've done something not the way that I was supposed to do it. Right, there we go. That looks better. So we've got some nice beams. Lights. Now, we do need some sort of lights going across. They sometimes have lights on these, don't they? I'm just going to have some beams on these at the minute. Some simple beams, not even very complicated. Nothing too complicated at all. Right. Let's have those in at the minute. Maybe even on there as well. Is that too much? Might be too much. Yeah, I think, or maybe that there. There, that one that I just did. Right, okay, there we go. So I'm just trying to create more interest, and also make it look more stable. There we go, and that does. It just accents it nicely. There we go. So that looks really cool from the inside as well, as the outside is nice and simple. Now we're going to put some other stuff on the top as well, but for now, let's just try and work on here. So this has just gone very simple. Do we want some... Probably actually don't on this. That's interesting. Now we could even do, you know, obviously stuff like that. That then makes it look unstable as well. So we're not going to do that. Alright, what do we want to do next? Lights. That's what I want to do. I want to try and get some hanging lights. I'll try and use that new, well, this one. I don't know if that'll look good or not for those. I don't think it really does it? No. I know what I'm trying to do. It doesn't really work. Let me just do something like... I don't really want those lights either. There's some better lights in the pack. That's what I need. I do like that one, but that's a bit boring. So just gonna go. Try it off on those two, like that. Oh, yeah. Get hit with a bloody beacon. We did have that. Does that look okay? That's okay, but a little bit... we need trapdoors on it for sure. So I'll definitely get those on. And we'll also need to buy them these trapdoors. But that's fine, because there's nothing above us. And there won't really be anything below that needs to buy them, so... Positive. So I'm trying out those. That's kind of a little bit too industrial, I think, but... It's a difficult one. I need to get some better lights. Remind me to get some better lights. At some point I'll do that and texture it. Maybe. Yeah, I will. Right, what do we need next? Biomes. I was going to do biomes, wasn't I? Right, there we go. Let's... I can do white, actually. That's a bit bland. But at least it makes it look cleaner. I guess I've got a couple of lights there. Actually, no, that's alright now. I've covered it up a little bit. We could obviously cover up this bottom bit as well, but then that doesn't really make too much sense to do that. If we did like cover it up, or we could cover up just the sides or something, like this, can't we? Well, that doesn't look right either. I'm just gonna keep it like that and keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it simple. That's all right. I'm dying for a drink, unfortunately, so I'm gonna grab a drink quickly. Oh, that's much better. But, okay, that's looking cool. That's looking good. Right, the next thing I want to do is bring this out a little bit. So I'm just going to bring these out just like this. And that's all it's going to do. Just comes out a little bit. Yeah, that's it. That's all I was going to do. And maybe even just have that centre bit going out. Yeah, I'll just have that centre bit going out. Like that. That looks good. There we go. So we've got that going out. Now what we need to do is we need to like colour accent the top. Now we've got the dark green. So I'm actually going to use that. Ooh. Are we? Now what did I do here? I think I had the main one as lime, and then I had the darker greens on the outside. So I might try and do something like that. Maybe we have this. Yeah, so I might just do this. Just on the outside too. Or we can do... I wonder if we can do like... Yeah, see, that just looks boring to me. It does add a little bit, but... I just wonder if we can actually do that, like, that fire thing. So it's basically like white inside with green, but I think the white will make it look too white if I do that. If I like green on the outside and then have white on the inside, it might look good. I'll try it quickly. So if we had... Yeah, we're not going to have enough space to do it on a proper scale. It's just going to look like something like that, which looks kind of crappy. Even if we did like this. It just... No, we're not doing that. Oh well, we tried. We did try that. We tried it out, so... It's fine. What I will do, though, is probably... On these bits, just... stand like 3 of them. No, I won't even do that. Could do it the other way, though. We'll just have one... clipped in. No. 3 of them clipped in, then 1. I'll try that. See what that looks like on the overall. Looks good. It looks good. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay, there we go. So if we have that, well, it just like a pattern. No, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm just gonna go with this one. Nice and simple. Keep it simple. Like that. Just, yeah, it's a bit boring, but it'll do the job. Just to add an extra colour in. So you don't want to have your buildings too boring, but you do and you don't. I had to do the ones that are there, unless I can't see those. I don't have to do them, so I'll have a look. Right. Inside, can I see them? No, I can't see them, so that's fine. So there we go, we've got lights. There, it's still very dark, but I think the only thing I can do... have I got anywhere I can put invisible lighting? That's what I want to know. Now, if I did... Yes, I can see it there. Grab that, I can actually put them on these shelves. Because it doesn't go through slabs, so I can actually put invisible lighting on these shelves. It's quite nice. So one there, let's see through that block. Oh. Yeah, it's through there. Okay, that then adds an extra level of light onto it. That's kind of good, actually. For the base part of it, that's all we really need. That is all we really need. I don't think I need to use this one that I threw into the ground. But I will throw some petrol cans and stuff around at some point. So these can I do anything with them? Not really. Not that it looks good. Yeah, so I need to do that anyway. Oh, no, I'm not that keen on that, actually. I like it and I don't like it. It's one of those. No, that'll do. That'll do. Right, okay. let's just choose on that. Let's just decide on that even. Now that needs to come out to here, so if we just grab that one on the floor, might as well grab it on the floor. That on there. And then we need to make one over on this side. To make sure that it goes out this way as well. That'll do. It's a bit higher than before, but that's fine. Right, now all we're going to do is build this one up. So copy. We can actually do / flip left and just paste it from here. Bing. Like that. So there we go. That looks pretty cool. Now what we'll do is we'll finish off the biomes. And that'll be it for this episode. So making progress quite quickly, I think. I don't really know. How long does it usually take to make one of these? So far 40 minutes. But that to me, for most stuff, isn't too bad. Probably take a couple of hours for me to build anything, to be honest. I'm very slow at building. It's not my fault. It's just how it is. But there we go. That's looking quite cool so far, I think. And I might just put in a couple of like green, lime green or green. Go to normal green actually. I was thinking about just doing some like these on the top of it. Just on these bits, because then yeah, like a window into it also lets in a little bit more natural light. That looks alright actually. Yeah, looks okay. Now I'll just keep on those beams and I'll actually change those blocks to blocks. Maybe. We'll have a look on the inside for it. And this is nice and new glass as well. Okay. So this block here. No, we don't need to change it. I will, however, make that one up to a full block. That's not going to do it. I've got decide on the meta to try and change the meta over. I'm actually just going to put in a couple extra bracing blocks on these, like as connecting bits. That looks a little bit better for it. But there we go. That looks cool. That's going to be it for this episode. I'll just copy that over quickly. It's not going to take me a couple of minutes, and I will actually do it this time. I'm just going to take down this one because that should not be there. Does that mean I've got it on the other side? No. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. We're getting there, so I'll see you guys on the next one.